Caitlin Clark joins Tamika Catchings in exclusive Fever history after Monster Night. Caitlin Clark continues to stack milestones at a pace rarely seen in WNBA history. Just 4 days after drilling a game-winning three-pointer against the Washington Mystics, Clark delivered another unforgettable performance Thursday night as the Indiana Fever defeated the Chicago Sky 114-106 in overtime. The star guard finished with 32 points, 10 assists, and 7 rebounds, helping Indiana overcome a dramatic comeback after leading by as many as 19 points. The victory was important for the Fever, but Clark's stat line carried even greater significance. According to Indiana, the performance marked Clark's third career 30-point double-double, tying franchise legend Tamika Catchings for the most such games in Fever history. For a player still in just her third WNBA season, it's another reminder that Clark is already carving out a place among the greatest players the franchise has ever seen. Clark delivers when Fever need her most. Thursday's matchup had all the ingredients of a classic rivalry game. The Fever appeared to be in control for much of the night before Chicago stormed back and forced overtime. Whenever Indiana needed a big play, however, Clark seemed ready with an answer. She shot 8 for 18 from the field while controlling the tempo of the offense and creating opportunities for teammates. Clark was particularly effective attacking the basket and drawing contact, converting all 15 of her free throw attempts. Her ability to impact the game in multiple ways has become one of the defining traits of her career. Even on a night when she was carrying a heavy scoring load, Clark still reached double figures in assists and came close to a triple-double. By the final buzzer, she had not only helped secure a win, but also added another achievement to her growing resume, joining Tamika Catchings in the record books. Few names carry more weight in Indiana basketball than Tamika Catchings. The Hall of Famer spent her entire WNBA career with the Fever and established herself as one of the greatest players in league history. Catchings won a championship, earned MVP honors, and became the face of the franchise for more than a decade. She also owns many of the most prestigious records in team history. That's what makes Clark's accomplishments stand out. The Fever announced after the game that Clark had tied Catchings' franchise record for most 30-point double-doubles with 3. Caitlin Clark tied Tamika Catchings for franchise record for most 30-point double-doubles tonight against Chicago. The Fever shared on social media following the victory. Matching any record held by Catchings is notable. Doing so before turning 25 years old is even more remarkable. More records could be waiting. If Clark continues producing at her current pace, this may only be the beginning. The former Iowa superstar has already become one of the WNBA's most dynamic offensive players, combining elite scoring with elite playmaking. Her ability to post massive stat lines on a regular basis has allowed her to reach milestones much earlier than many all-time greats. Catching still owns a franchise record for points and assists, among many others. Those marks remain a long-term challenge, but Clark has consistently shown she is capable of putting herself in position to chase them. For now, the Fever star can enjoy another historic moment. Indiana escaped with an overtime win. Clark delivered one of the best performances of the young season, and her name now sits alongside the greatest player in franchise history in one more category.